Not bad. Anyway, next run. Look at that! Isaac has defeated his mother. I've you know, no idea what you could possibly be referring to there, chat. That would be ridiculous. Right. Well, for our next run, shall we? What shall we do? This is a good question. We have unlocked some new characters: Cain, Azazel, Lazarus. I guess I can throw this out. Anybody have a preference? Choice of the three? We've got Isaac, we've got Cain, Azazel, and Lazarus. First one I see, I'll take. Also, I just need to quickly check something. What was that? Oh! Package. Azazel. Strat's called the shots. I think you might quite like this character, Strat. If you enjoyed the laser beam that we had prior, we now have a laser beam permanently. Azazel starts with the power of flight. He starts with a very short, like a comparatively short range, but still incredibly useful laser beam. High damage, high speed, 3 demon hearts. Every time you lose one of those demon hearts, by the way, it does damage to every enemy in the room. Though admittedly, if we lose all 3 of those, we can't pick up red hearts, at least not yet. We will die. But I have no intention of dying here. He also starts with the Fool card, which will teleport us back to the first room in the game. Excuse me. Which is very handy because this character is essentially, you said stop speedrunning, Strat? This character is essentially the speedrunning character. If you want to play the game fast, this is your character. Strong from the get-go, like ridiculously so. Sorry, I said I'd stop. This character I believe is called Gemini or Conjoined or something like that. Should we try and unlock the alt path or the alt version of the floor? Let's kill this guy here. Oh, darn. Dang Harlequin baby. Cool, we've got some health now. Am I new or did I get new save file post Dead God? I have not done Dead God, I will say, but this is a new save file. This is the first time we've really been properly playing any Isaac on the stream. So this is a brand new save file, literally the second run. Cain or Azazel fastest for speedrunning, unless of course. Sacrifice Root Isaac's big back keeper. No, I would say that for our meager skill level here, I think I just skipped a... No, I didn't skip an item room. We're good. We're good. I'd say for our meager abilities here, I'm always... When it comes to the sacrifice room, I'm kind of garbage. Never use it. But I know why it's good, you know? I know the reasons, the secrets behind what you want to do with a sacrifice room. I'm in there. Sure, I guess. Hourglass, temporary enemies slow down when used on a room. As one might expect, it slows down the enemy. Keep her on 2 minutes to Mega, which is Mega Satan. That's upsetting, I'll tell you that much. Should have used it to show as an example there. It's definitely not... I think the fastest I've completed the game is like 12 minutes or something like that. And that's just, you get a disgustingly powerful setup on like the cellar and you're like, well, I guess I'll just go. Hey Larry, how's about I slow down the world and you just die? You and I... Oh, no, no, no! We're good. We're good. We didn't take damage. It's okay. I'm fine. Pageant boy. Oh, look at me with my lovely pink crown. And all this cash. It's not really worth it. That's unprotected skull. Would definitely agree with that. Oh, get rid of those. That's a bit of a shame. Hoping to get a good devil deal item. But we can't get it. This is given... It's a red chest. It's a good question. No, with this new file, we haven't even locked half of that stuff yet. We are so far behind. Rubbish item. Thank you, Smart Fly. Actually, it's not so rubbish anymore. It looks like it actually works as an orbital now, which is kind of handy. At least we have some use for it pre-getting hurt, as I just got hurt on the room. Because when you get hurt, that fly will now... Wait, what? Oh, I was going to say, that fly will now hunt down enemies and kill them for us. So were I not actually trying to have a wee bit of a rush on here? I will, I would have just let him, you know, just sit back, relax, enjoy killing the enemies and see what happens. Oh. You horrid beast. You're a horrid one. Whenever an enemy is tinted like that, it means they're a champion, which usually means they have more HP and some kind of special effect. Those blue tinted ones, they shoot a nice big ring of tears as soon as they die, which sucks for a character like Azazel because he's super short range. That's just the last thing you want. Oh, let me get right up and close into your face and then dodge an enormous ring of tears. Ooh. Ah, so no, these wee followers strat, they are just like standard items in the game. They're not so much characters that are playing the game, or from the game rather. Actually, I think that was a terrible idea because these are all going to come out really slowly and going to cause problems for us as Azazel. Actually, never mind, I'm wrong. I'm lying. Oh, and it also speeds up eventually anyway. Thank you for just never doing the attack where you shoot a ring of tears. Love it. I'll take that. Would have been nice to have get an angel room, but I don't really care very much. Guppy's quite nice. Should we play this a couple of times? Oh, and I can't take that the way you used to. Anything? No? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, familiars, thank you. I mean, we have tons of soul hearts. I mean, you know what? I'm taking items just essentially for the sake of taking items. Build up our repertoire of items that we have. Don't really care. That's a garbage item. I've just realized we've just done a bad thing. That second item that we took there. That second item. Oh, does it not take soul hearts? We've unlocked Eve. 1 HP moment. Let's see what happens. Okay, it doesn't. So this item here, you see this thing right at the end here? It will come crashing down and take away our red hearts. Or do damage to us at the start of the floor and give a proportionate damage up. I believe. I thought you had to unlock this via a challenge. But fair enough. Not gonna complain. Not an item I really ever want to pick up, but we should make sure to pick up all the items, because you do have kind of an encyclopedia, so to speak. You wretch. I'm probably gonna die. So this is bad. You can't deny items when you see them. Just take everything. Order does matter. It's true. But, nah. I'm not so fussed about stuff like that. I'd say if you are looking for Prime Isaac play, this is not where you want to be. This is the just, you know, hope for the best and see what happens kind of idea. Oh god. Too much. I'd say too much going on in this room. Now there isn't. Now there's no going on in this room because they're all dead. Thank you. Trickle charge. I don't really. I know it has some kind of effect on batteries. So I'm picking it up because it's a battery and we have a charged item. I thought I had my full charge there. Thank you, game. I'd love a stat upgrade. All we've had are health upgrades that I've essentially donated. Could this be our very first loss of the game? You know what? We're low enough health that I don't want to take that pill. Right, we extremely can't bump into these guys. Oh, so it's okay, so... For those who are not in the know, 9 volt but a trinket. Oh, that's a great item. Or it's decent, rather. It's not as good as I always think it's the one that makes all of your tears like electrical. Like linked together electrical, but that's not what this does. Never mind, this is way better. Wow, look at that. Look at those zaps. Oh, that's great. Demon Mechanics, hello. Dark Rahi, I don't think I ever said hello to you. Hello, how you doing? Look at that though. True laser vision. Oh, strat. There's real lasers. That's just lightning. I mean, it's electrical shots. Does that actually? More damage and reach. if you're in an area with water. That's really cool. I don't think I knew that was a thing. I'm not going to my shop, can't be bothered. We have so much cash, so I really should. But I just can't be bothered. No, thank you, sir. In fact, I'm going to slow you right down because you're a wretched boss, Bumbo. And I hate you. I really do. You're the worst. Stop doing that attack, man. I mean, I'm probably baiting it by standing on the other side of the room, but yeah, I definitely am. Attack is the worst because I have to look at the floor and figure out where those shadows... I deserve that. I deserve that, frankly. He's the worst, is Bumbo. Truly and completely the worst. That's a good item, but I can't afford it. I'll die, and then I'll come back with 1 spirit heart, and then I'll probably die again, so screw it. I'm not gonna. I refuse. Madness be damned. Oh, that looked like it could have been funny, but it's the muscle memory, man. Okay, see, I've got my hands on my keyboard here. You can hear. You can hear my hands on the keyboard there. And my thumb is on the spacebar. And I'm just immediately, as soon as I see one of those screens, I'm just like, press spacebar. Just do it, do it, do it. Do it, man. Do it. Just do it. Do it immediately. I have 9 lives. Look, I play the game this way. Ooh, that's jumping a lot. I guess we haven't really used this against enemies so much. Oh, tinted rock. Take the damage. Oh, lucky rock in the basement. I don't really know what that... I mean, the lucky rock. You get coins when you destroy rocks, I think. I don't know what this does either. Tooth and nail, you feel prickly. Does it do something to spikes? I heard a noise there. What was that? I heard it. Not leaf, but worse. Oh yeah, look, it's turning me into... Sometimes turns me into spiky beast. Look, pop. So I'm never actually looking at my character. I'm always looking like much further away. Desperately trying to see the next place that we actually have to go here. We're good on that. We're good on that. Right, where are you? That guy dropped no spiders. That enemy normally drops spiders. Sounds like we have cactus person. I think we do. I think we do. I think if an enemy bumps into us, they're going to get damaged. And maybe we won't take damage? Probably will, actually, but you never know. This game's very keen on you taking damage. Doesn't like you to just sit back, relax, and... No! How dare you? When I say that, how dare you, like it was anybody else's but my fault there. I can tell you here and now, we can make boss rush. I will not complete boss rush. I will die if I actually try to do boss rush here. So like, once again, like any good roguelike, it has... Oh, you know what I'm going to do here? So I'm going to bomb these blue fires in the hope of getting a soul heart. Wow, thanks, luck. Yeah, like any good roguelike, it has the ability for you to go fast and be rewarded. And so if you get to the depths 2 and complete the boss in under 20 minutes, you can then get into boss rush. Boss rush allows you to pick from one of a number of different items, and then fight a gauntlet of bosses. Oh, please stop that! Honorable beast. Stop being such a... Okay, I thought that blood was on the box, which would mean it was a chest that was going to bite me. Save you, cactus powers activate. Turns into a cactus, damsel dies for facing on top of a cactus in the middle of a city. Yeah, poor cactus man never really gained a lot of traction in the modern world. He was... They were a big fan of him back in the Wild West. Dear old cactus man. You know, he was a big one. He was one of those big name superheroes. Be like, oh man, it's Cactus Man! He stopped, you know, the I don't know, other equivalent of Billy the Kid. Her damage is not great, man. 3-stage boss. Can't tell you what it's called because I keep skipping the blinking boss screen. But yeah, dear old Cactus Man. As the years went on, he's ageless, by the way. You know, it's important that you know this. Ow. Right, this is where we have to be careful because this guy, I believe, shoots beams and does that. Oh, the spider landed on top of me, you cheek! The cheek! Yep, there it goes. Okay, well, and we took 2 damage. Fantastic. HP, yes please, thank you, thank you. As the years went on and cities got bigger and the desert got smaller, poor Cactus Man had to change his ways, eventually just going into hiding. Press space again. I did it. We just lost our HP, but we did get damage. Thank you, I don't know, Bloody Cross? That's what I'm going to call that, because that's what it looks like. Rest in peace, Cactus Man. Hero of the ages. Did you say that you saved us from bank robbers? Shouldn't have. I looked at the chat there, that's what I did. Looked at the chat and ran straight into an enemy. Pop. He saved us from bank robbers. You know, there's a famous story of the time when Cactus Man attached himself onto Billy the Kid's hand and stopped a huge stagecoach robbery. It was, you know, bank stagecoach. Nope. No. Oh god, please don't hit me. Yeah, we should pick up the last bits and pieces on this floor before we finish here. Changing that cactus in the door frame. I love that idea. Just like, oh, my superpower, I can turn into a cactus when and where I want to. Save the world, one cactus spike at a time. Interestingly, the way he wants to go out is to be made into tequila. Is it tequila you make from cactus? There's something you make from cactus. There's a drink that you make from cactus. Is it tequila? I think it's tequila, actually. I say this as a person who doesn't drink, and so therefore I'm just like, yeah, that's a great combination there, trying to guess at drinks without knowing what they are. Let me through the door. This could be interesting. Number 1, that is triangle dice effect, which means it's going to reroll our run, and our run right now, pretty good. I'm not going to mess with this. How dare you suggest that Cactus Man would do such a thing, Strat? Oh my goodness. He's a man of honor. A gentleman, and not in the modern internet way, where gentleman just means you're actually a wretch in disguise. And not very good disguise either. Oh, we can donate some of our cash. Let's give it away. I desperately need... Blue map has appeared in the basement. Let's keep going. Take more. Shop upgrade level 1. Take more. Oh, nearly everything. Right, get rid of that, please. No, I wanted... Darn. Really could have done with... Oh, and we can't even get in there. Really could have done with some HP. It's no so good. Oh, that was though. So began his career as a spy. Yeah, it was a dark time in Cactus Man's life, where not knowing his place in society became a spy for a foreign government. Apparently, in my head, Cactus Man. He did used to work for the. Is that gonna give us anything good? Nope. He lives in America. You know, he grew up in the Wild West. That's a great item. It's chaos. Mixes all of the item pools together, but we can't buy it, so we'll be on our way. Yeah, it was a dark time. You know, he couldn't find his place. He was taking out kind of his frustrations. He believed it was on his country. You know, the change of the Wild West into the modern day. He felt that he didn't really have a place in it anymore. So he thought, you know, screw them. I'm going to join the KGB. The best spy there ever was. I can change into a potted plant. Hide in plain sight in government buildings. You know, he's an unassuming looking guy when he goes into a building. He's just, you know, mild-mannered James Cactus. And you'd think that would set somebody off. Cactus, not a very common surname. Ow. Take that, mother. Yeah, James Cactus. You know, as I say, it's unassuming name, other than the fact that Cactus is not a very common name. Come on, come down to me. That's bad. Oh, it's not bad. We're safe. Look at that, there's boss rush. And we have so much time, so I'm going to go and check this out. That's a great item, so I am going to take this. Gives us 1 demon heart, 1 non. Now, 1 horrible item here. A couple of good ones. Don't know what that does. I think that makes it so that we can shoot out tears from any direction as well as forward. So I'm going to take that one. Then we're just going to leave. Screw this. Probably played both sides to prevent being discovered. I think he just left the country. I think poor Cactus Man, you know, he so lost his place, he defected. But he came to his senses, you know? At least he didn't try to kill his mother. Look, you know, Isaac has had he had a difficult upbringing, poor Isaac. His mother went mad. Oh! Do you see how many shots we shoot out now? Look at that! Oh, we're so powerful now. Look at this! Would you do it again, please? Okay, well, it's never happening ever again. Don't really want to do that. We're also in the womb now. Like that horrible Junji Ito story from Uzumaki. The child desired to return to the womb. These static tears, man, they're so good. Or the Jacob's Ladder tears, whatever they're called. Look at the way they just like zap through all these teeny weeny spiders. I feel like I am just kind of glossing over here right now. The kind of genuine, like, just vague horrors that we're seeing here. Look at those creatures. They're essentially diving through a pile of flesh. This is like body horror to the... Oh, Max. We're inside. Like, look at, like, oh, ugh. The more you think about it, the worse it gets. Now a laser bomb. Like, look, it's so good, right? This item's great. I didn't even see what it was called. I just took it. I was like, yeah! I don't know. I look like a tumor made of eyes. That isn't... Look! That was insane! It's so good! Why did I do that here? That eye in the middle of the room, by the way, tracks onto you and then shoots a laser beam at you. It's the worst. Oh, of course, we have trickle charge from our little trinket there in the bottom left-hand corner. So it just means we've got a 1 charge room for this hourglass. Daddy Longlegs is this guy's name. He throws down his legs randomly. But we're just going to kill him because he's, for a boss this stage in the game, is surprisingly low HP. Roid Rage, not that useful. I could take some of these. I have 9 lives. I'm not gonna. I don't want to jeopardize our chances, really. I just want to get through it. We don't really need to explore the rest of the floor either. Scupper it. Who cares? Keep going. Poor Azazel, he's crying. Why? Because he got a new dress and people are laughing at him. That's not right. He loves his dress. Let him wear it. What harm is it doing to you? Oh, don't. No. You dare. You try and shoot the master of the mouth beam lasers. I will show you what for. We should be using this literally on every single room. In my head, these guys are called Isaac slimes. Because they look like Isaac, and they also look like a slime. This item, this combination is so good. We've had 2 back-to-back excellent runs. Oh look, there's Lucky Rock, that thing that we just unlocked. I hate these enemies. Just gonna make a point of killing those ones that fly around because they are awful. These guys are also bad because they follow you around completely invincible. Do you see how many shots we got out there? Oh, torn photo, thank you. It's a big tears up, which means now we charge up our shots even faster. Everybody ends up back in Isaac's mother's uterus for some reason. Right, get rid of this, please. We just lost an HP. By the way, when you get down into these floors, the way it makes the game even harder is that now you take double damage from everything. Which is a pain, to put it lightly. Because we went from having effectively 6 HP to having 3, and now we only have 2. Admittedly, we do have 9 lives. That's what the effect of picking up that guppy item was. Or it's called Dead Cat. Part of the guppy set of items. Gives us 9 lives. Get out of here. Horrible exploding faces. Oh, hell. We actually might die here. There's a very non-zero chance that we're going to die. Because we kept giving up our permanent and real HP. Don't you dare. Kept giving it up for item upgrades. We got greedy. I mean, that's the trade-off. That's the devil deal trade-off. You get greedy? Okay, this is fine. If we can do this room nice and slowly, then we're good to go. Where did we just got a big speed upgrade. You see that? Went to 2 speed for some reason, and I don't really know why. Right, possibly there could be something in here that I was gonna say could give us HP, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe now. A broken padlock. No, oh my god, it's cash. What even is this? Bombs are key. Oh, I wonder if that, I mean, as it might suggest, would allow you to use bombs as key. I don't want it, but it's there. That has a chance of giving us a spirit heart, which would give us 1 HP, but then we have to fight bosses to get back out. If we had a card to teleport out of there, I would think about it. But we don't. So I will not. I won't do it. Need to keep an eye out for tinted rocks. So some of those rocks I was exploding earlier, I'm just going to do a cursory search throughout these rooms. Sometimes they will have a cross on them, and when they have a cross on them, it means they contain an item. Usually spirit hearts, bombs, or keys. Sometimes treasure chests, sometimes an actual item. However, I can't find one. And I could really do with one right now because we need some HP, please. If you spot one, shout. By the way, you see like the veins on these? They are not X's. They're also kind of slightly different color as well. And this is just poor luck. No rock in there. Well, there was a rock, but it wasn't there. Should we do this room just in case? This is a bad room. You hear that cackle? That means that there's going to be some big old claws from above coming down to grab us, and I don't like it. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Okay. Oh, we get a speed up from it. It's the hourglass that's giving us this speed up. Okay, I'm going to start guessing at where secret rooms are now. It's not here. I've got multiple other locations I can check, I guess. No, it would be here, wouldn't it? So when you're looking for secret rooms in this game, you have to make sure that it's actually possible. Like I shouldn't blow this up, even though that it would fit with the room pattern. You see the little the U that's next to the room here. Could be that the room is in there, but because the exit of the room would be over this gap here, it can't be. So that means the generation would stop it from being. It could be up there, so let's... Okay, I don't think I actually hit that, but I'm going to check the rooms around it to make sure it's possible. It's not possible, because there should be an entrance here if it was possible, but there can't be because it's over a big old gap like that. So I'm going to guess it's here, because I'm fairly sure it can be there. However, that was done as poorly as it possibly could have been. It's not there. I wonder if it could be here then. Not there either. And that was... what? Oh, we're dead. Oh, we're not dead! We're back! Because we have 9 lives, of course. Where the heck is our secret room then? I guess it could be, you see at the bottom of the map there, the like upside down U, or also known as an N. Let's quickly check that. See if there's anything in there for us. So now we have 8 attempts with 1 HP to kill the boss. I have to stop firing and using bombs, man. There it is. Every place where it possibly could have been. Do you think we keep... So this item here allows us to reroll... I think it rerolls everything in the room, including consumables, I'm presuming. So I'm going to play it a couple of times, see if it rerolls those consumables. Maybe it will reroll them into a spirit heart, which we can then pick up and have more HP with. Because we don't really have much use for all this cash going forward. I'm going to go with no, because nothing happened. So I think that only rerolls items. And I think maybe it's just in the shop, because you can sometimes get these in shops, and it rerolls the contents of the shop. I put in cash into it, but that didn't work. So instead, why don't we go and look for the super secret room? 4 bombs left. There's a chance. Could be here. Look at that. First time. What's that? Apple of Sodom. What? Let's just take it. I have no idea what that does at all.
I found pills.
That's Mother's Heart. I'm sorry for skipping that. I will just never stop. This is the boss. Nice bit of bullet hell because it's good fun. And of course, being Azazel just makes our lives a lot more difficult. I've got the battery. Little concerning. If it looks like this, oh geez, we are dead. Yep. You know what? Maybe I should just die on purpose again. Not that I died on purpose there, but I should die on purpose so we can actually watch that intro movie, rather than me just immediately pressing space because the muscle memory doesn't allow me to do anything other than press space. Right, okay, looks like we're going to be watching the intro right here. There you go, look at this. Azazel versus Mother's Heart. It's fine, we got this, we got this. Another 6 attempts, we can definitely crack this out, right? Doesn't bode well for some of the more difficult characters later on down the line, I'll tell you that much, if we can't do this. Oh, you are the worst, the wee thing that's popping up and causing us just merry hell. Okay, we're just... The good thing is we're killing all of the enemies as soon as they spawn. Don't get hit, don't get hit, don't get hit! How about that? Job done. Another very rare cutscene. We only get to see this so many times in the game. And I just do not remember it at all. Something in there. Isaac, put your trousers back on. He fell into the... You have unlocked Eden. One of my favorite characters. You've unlocked Begotten Baby. Such an anticlimax compared to all of the unlocks from last time. Oh dear. Right, where do we stand? Oh, look at that! A singular cross next to the heart.